2021 is Hallie Marshall. And at this time, I will ask Hallie to please stand. Hallie is the daughter of Scott and Amy Marshall. As a student at LaSalle High School, she has participated in basketball, track, cross country, and golf. She is a member of the National Honor Society and is also the president of Student Council. She has attained the 3.5 grade point average award for all 4 years while attending LaSalle High School. Hallie is graduating with a 4.070 grade point average and is attending Hope College next fall to study pre-medicine. Please give Hallie a round of applause and welcome our valedictorian for the class of 2021, Hallie Marshall.
I'd first like to congratulate my fellow friends and classmates for completing a big milestone in our lives. I'm honored to be standing here in front of you all to commemorate the memories and accomplishments of our grade class. We've had a unique experience this past year as we were challenged as a class, a school, and as a community. Throughout this experience, our class has exemplified patience and hope. The students of this year's graduating class took it upon themselves to ensure a memorable senior year. Mr. G once shared a story about the importance of prioritizing our time that has stuck with me till this day. I would like to take time to share that story with you all today. The story is represented through a jar, rocks, pebbles, and sand. In the story, the jar represents your life. The rocks signify the really important things in your life, such as health, family, and friends. The pebbles symbolize the other things that matter in your life, such as school and work. The sand signifies the remaining small stuff, such as material possessions. If you want to get the most out of life, you have to carefully fill your jar. If you place the rocks in first, the pebbles will slide down and fill the cracks of the rocks. If you place the sand in last, the sand will slide in and fill the remaining cracks of the jar. If you were to reverse the order of filling the jar and add the sand first, there would be no room for the rocks and pebbles. The same principle applies to your life. If you spend your time worrying about the small stuff, you won't have enough time or space to focus on the things that truly matter, the rocks. Each of us has had our own unique experience here at LaSalle. The last 4 years have been a mixture of good times and bad times, times of laughter and triumph, times of school spirit, and unforgettable times with friends. I will forever be grateful for the intense games of spoons in Miss T's class, the days of rushing to the cafeteria when Dewey made cookies, the day of calculus when Elena called Mr. G a little stinker, and all the days spent roaming the halls with my fellow classmates. Graduation marks the end of our fourth and final extraordinary year at LaSalle. As this chapter closes in our life, a new one is beginning. I'm sure many of you are anxiously waiting for the next chapter in your life to begin, but unlike your English book, you cannot skip through to see how long this chapter is. You have to be patient, keep working hard, and good things will happen. The room today is filled with future doctors, teachers, welders, cooks, and many other vital members of society. But I don't think it is important to focus on what you want to become, but who you want to become. As graduates, we face an unpredictable future. However, uncertainty is another word for opportunity. It is all right not to know where your next step will be. When we graduated from preschool, we did not have all the answers, and we didn't care. It is okay that we do not have them here today. Reagan is still trying to pursue her preschool dream of becoming a princess. The unknown is part of the journey. It is part of the mystery. It is where life gets exciting. As we head off and spread our wings, challenges will arise. In the beginning, things will be fun and easy. But eventually you'll be challenged and everything will get tough. You're going to have some hard days, but this is where the good things happen. This is where you find out how tough you are, and this is where the growth happens. A stone cutter once hit a rock 99 times without as much as a crack showing. On the 100th strike, the stone split into two. It was not the 100th strike that split the stone into two, but it was all the work before that final blow. People always say that high school is the best time of your life. The truth is, these are the best times of our life at the moment. We have many adventures and memories to come, but our roots will always be planted here at LaSalle. Now at the end of our careers as students, we have an opportunity. Now is our time to take on the world and to find and pursue our passions, to quote-unquote, leave a legacy. William Shakespeare once said, "Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them." In life, we can't always count on being born great or having greatness thrust upon us, but always, always remember that the opportunity to achieve greatness is within our grasp. Keep in mind that many of our political and social leaders started their lives as an average person, as just one of you and me. Despite failures and mistakes that we make, and although we may be average, we find that the average can achieve greatness, whether recognized by the world or just a few. Greatness comes from our friends reaching out to us, those who go out of their way to be thoughtful, the overlooked heroes. If there's anything you take away from today, remember to leave a legacy and to achieve greatness is not to get money or to get recognition. It is to leave those who you cross paths with a little bit more happiness and hope. Our time here together as a senior class will not be remembered by grades, popularity, likes, or favorites, but by our relationships, the kind of person you were. These are our legacies, the kind we must leave. My final message today will be about keeping hope during these difficult times. Graduating during a pandemic has had its many challenges. It is easy to lose hope and focus during these uncertain times. It is easy to focus on the negatives and cancellations, but it's hard to have a positive outlook on life. Like Forrest Gump once said, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. As funny as this quote is, it truly represents life. Life is unpredictable and full of surprises. It is important to trust in yourself and believe that you are on the right path. With our next chapter blank, we will begin to fill in our pages each day. This is a reminder to live life to the fullest and live each day as a blessing. We have been given all the tools we need with the help from our teachers and families. And now, all that is left to go into the world, try our best, say please and thank you, and be kind and respectful to others. Good luck to the class of 2021, and remember, this is just the beginning of something great.